Huh, maybe it's not.
What?
I thought it was.
What?
The widget. I thought it was clickable.
I didn't think so, but...
It said to put it on your stream.
I think that's just to indicate that it's there.
Oh, okay, just to say,
Yeah,
hey,
so
we have
I could probably integrate that into the actual thing then.
Sorry guys, we were just checking something. Oh, it's an allergy day. Plus I was elbow deep in Timothy hay, so. Alright, it is Friday. It is Planet Zoo Day. We are in Streamland Park today. Sorry, I'm a little slow to get moving today. Shit happens. I had to take care of some stuff beforehand, anyhow. I wasn't sure if we were gonna have to cancel Sunday's stream as well as Monday, but it looks like now it's probably gonna be just Monday. Because our cage is delayed, so... Where the heck are we? Oh, we're over here. So, I don't know. I'm torn about where to put the Ibex. I mean... what are you getting mad about? I was thinking maybe over here. But I think I'd rather have some more tundra animals over there if we get any on the wheel. The more I was thinking about it, so... Oh, I left those vendors there. People are actually walking in over there. Okay. Sure. I guess. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe over here? We can, put our keeper hut maybe here. Oh, let's pause. So, when we spun the wheel of Building Doom last... There we are. We got the Ibex. So I'm thinking that, yeah, maybe we drop the Ibexy over here. The Planet Zoo free update and DLC came out earlier this week. Oh, no, that's not. There we go. Not the greatest, but it'll do. So there's animal encounters now, specific animals are tagged as guests can interact with, and you can find that in your Zoopedia. So it'll be on species data, and right here, like, guests can enter, is just a guest can walk through. Guest can enter. Guest can interact. So if it says guest can interact, you can turn it into an interaction exhibit habitat, and the guest will roam off of the pathway and actually go and interact with the animals. So we got Ibex when we spun. So let's see. Where is it? Okay, so it's something Ibex because not finding him. Where are you? That's a good question. Where the frick? Oh, right there. Alpine Ibex. Can't see the forest through the trees. Hi, 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 hi. Littles and P-Butt.
Little bits.
Who needs to go to the zoo? We have our own Wild America National Geographic special here. Alright, so group size excluding juveniles 2 to 20, 1 male up to 19 females, male bachelor 2 to 8. Littles!
So much fucking trouble.
I can't tell if she's being aggressive or trying to play with him.
Considering the noises she's making, I kind of doubt she's being playful, but who knows?
You should hear the noises she makes when she really gets into playing with her toys, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard
She just walked up behind him and slapped the back of his leg.
Are you swatting his butt, Littles? She doesn't look upset. Maybe she is trying to play.
I know Cal takes off whenever he sees her coming.
Rightly so.
Alright, and a female bachelor group is 2 to 20. So, I don't think we need 20. Maybe 3. 1 male, 2 females. That might be good enough. Technically, we probably only really need 2, but... So 3 would be about 6,000 square feet, just under. No climbing requirement, no water requirement, no deep water requirement. So they're gonna get a little warm. Alright, so we are a taiga. Critter here. Alright, Well, we have animal death turned off. And I'm not really planning on breeding these guys, so that's fine. Okay. Now, do we want to go our own barrier, or do we want to go regular? Said grade 2 minimum. I know we use these wooden logs a lot, but I really do kind of enjoy them. You know what? We need to go pathway first here. Okay. Alright, that's not so bad. Can we make that work? Maybe. I've not done anything quite like that before. So I don't know if I'm gonna hate this. I might have to change where our hut is situated. Let's see, how big is your I hate everything about you circle? Okay, so that's we can deal with that. That's fine. Alright, and then let's see here. We should probably, at the very least, put in a small excuse me. Okay. Had something briefly. It seems kind of unnecessarily curvy, but probably okay. All right. I mean, we could make that all one giant window, right? Come on. No. No. It's not what I wanted. Oh, really? You won't turn. Okay. Why? That is so strange. Okay. I'm gonna adjust you guys here. Just a little bit. That should be good. Do I have enough room for that though? I guess it doesn't have to. Too far out, so we'll put you there, right? So I have to figure out how far. That might be about good enough. This is going to be way bigger than it needs to be. Like way, way bigger. So I might change where that is sitting. We still have to put a barn in here, though. Alright, so let's say maybe there. That's a very strangely shaped guy there. I mean, yeah, kind of strangely shaped, but yeah, it's probably fine. Probably. Alright, let's go and mow the grass here. So we start out with all one thing, it's easier for me to do it this way. Then we don't have to play where the hell's the thing coming from that they're mad about. I mean, we'll probably have to play that anyhow, but hopefully. This will give us a little bit better of a chance of finding it. Okay. Surprised it's letting us color past the boundary. Alright, now I do want to move this guy. So I kind of feel like we can get away with moving him. Oh shit. I didn't want to move him like that. Alright, let me see here. How close can we get? Alright, that should be pretty decent. Alright, need to come back into here. We need a gate. How big are you? Oh, buddy, you are twice the size that you need to be. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't want to go too many because then they have problems keeping up with the poop. I mean, we could at the very least pick up one more. Let's see what we're at once we start getting the terrain all dealt with here, because that could change things a little bit. Okay, and I forgot we still need to connect this. To that. All right. Okay. Now we have to figure out how we potentially want to handle this back here. How did we handle blocking off? Okay, we just used like a bunch of foliage and stuff where... Didn't I use fencing? No, we just use a bunch of elephant grass, I think. Oh, I used like half wall. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's come in here. I know it's shaped oddly, but we need to put in our barn here. Figure out what kind of barn walls we want. There is the similar to the fence. Like, these guys we can't change the color on, which is a pity. So hope everybody's Friday's going all right. Hope your week went rather smoothly. Yeah, see. Alright. These are much taller than our normal walls here. I'm not entirely convinced these guys can't jump this. Doesn't help that my fence, like my habitat fence, is not straight. Like, I know it's not straight. How about we start the barn about there. Three. Four. And 4. Like, that should still give us plenty of room, I would think. I want a rounded one. Square. I mean, the rusted metals got a decent look to it. I mean, it kind of fits in, but or do we want it to? Be kind of a whitish Kind of makes it feel like that guy's not really positioned quite right, doesn't it? I mean, that guy's not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, well, our cage got delayed, so that's not going to be showing up till tomorrow now, so my mom's all highly disappointed. Delayed in Kansas yet again. I don't know what it is about Kansas and shit getting delayed. But this is not the first time I've had delays with Kansas. Sure it won't be the last. Well, that's probably good enough, right? Okay. Now, how do we want to roof this guy? Probably should have figured that out before I left our building pieces here. I don't think we need a terribly... Hello? Oh, I'm on the wrong keys. That's like, what the fuck? Alright. So what is this? This is the 1 meter slope. Can't wait so we can do some animal encounter stuff. Hopefully we'll get that at some point here. Alright, now I have to figure out a roof. Pitched roof. I mean, that's not terrible. It doesn't have to be like super awesome expensive here. Alright, we need some roof trims. I found that with these guys, I usually have to go with the 2. Really? You just had to do that right outside our house. It was most unnecessary. Sorry to the earbud wearers. I have no control over traffic. And we live on the main road through our town. And our house is not very soundproof. And the walls we have don't really... they're not really the kind of walls that those stupid foam squares would really stick on very well, and I don't... like, our ceiling's real tall too, so we've got like everything going against us. So... let's see if we can They didn't necessarily say they needed to have I didn't want it to be like that kind of just wanted it a little bit smoothed out here, just not quite so jagged. Didn't say they really needed any like height requirements or anything. So we'd give them a few hills over here. Okay. Now we're gonna come back and edit our barrier again. Alright, put glass in here. Don't think we necessarily need to be one way. That's probably pretty good there. And then this section, we're gonna do glass, and on this section we're gonna go maximum there, since this is where our talks are gonna be happening. So that way people can see. Alright. And that's probably good enough there. Then over here into facilities, Habitat Education Board. Okay, so put that one there. Let's see, how high off the ground are we? A little bit, and like 2. Push over. Okay. Alright, and what do we have for signs? Let's see what we got here. Wall signs. Attics. We don't have any Ibex signs? European animal sign Ibex. We've got 1. Oh. Really? That, that's, interesting. So, okay. Alright, let's see here. I take it we must have some kind of flagpoles or something. Or key beams. Okay. All decorations. Okay, we do have a European wall light. That, it's rather large. Okay, well maybe we can do something with that for the talk point. We have the stained glass guy. European sculpture deer, badger. Oh, we do have, oh, okay. Deer neck. We have an Ibex body. Okay. An Ibex front leg, I guess. An Ibex head. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Alright. Sure. What is this? Looks like a squirrel. Huh. Alright. Oh, we have a statue too. We have a reward statue. Okay. Decals. Gondola. Okay, so no actual... flagpoles then, I guess? Is there flagpoles? I mean, there's flags. Signposts, maybe? Okay, Arctic animal signpost. It's probably what we're gonna have to go with. Grasslands animal signpost. Indian signpost. Supports double. New World. Editable signpost. I mean, it's not bad. It fits in. Alright, so we'll stick that there. And what did I do with our... Did I not put the flag down? I must not have. See, he's not listed under flag, though. Curious. Really? You just don't wanna... Huh. Fascinating. You are a little small. Like just a little bit. The edge of you is kind of going into it, but okay, so you are the colors that you are, it would seem. And you are the colors that you are. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, we need to come back into facilities. Money. Okay. So now we have to design our bin here. That's not so bad. Where do we want this to go, though? Where do we want you to go? Because if I put you here, you're kind of blocking the board a little bit. I mean, they might throw money in it there, maybe. But I kind of feel like... I mean, I guess we could go like there. They're about in the same spot, roughly. This piece, can I duplicate that? Oh, I need to take that off. I might have to go with a smaller... option here. Okay, let me put you there for right now. So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? Anybody have any? What are you all gonna be up to? Let's see here. Let me find this stuff again. Alright, so that was the 1 meter. Hang on, I've got to put lotion on my hands. They are screaming. So we have the shorter panel pieces, but they'll be the same height. I mean, we can adjust the height down. That's not a big deal. Not really. Or we could just do like some fancy pieces. Maybe we should just do some fancy pieces. Give it more of like a, like that wooden mesh fancy stuff here. Or there's like the uneven one. You know what, let's see about that fence. Oh, there was a okay, well that's all that was in there. Alright. Sometimes I forget what options there are. I mean, you are an Arctic fence, but I mean, it kinda goes, but I don't know if I'm really feeling it. Oh, that's right, we got new fences. Oh, I forgot. So this is, I think, a new fence. And then the posts to go with it. And then this guy here. Oh, he looks like he's a gate. Oh, he is a gate. Such a dumbass. Alright, there's a fence post. We've got a rustic picket fence. What's that? 2 meter. And then the 4 meter. Oh, and there's even a little... Will the guests use these? Or is this just for show? Probably just for show. More than likely. Oh, that's lovely. Can we color you? Damn. We can color you, though. Yeah. You guys, we can't color. Huh. Neat. I had not had the chance to actually look at all of the new stuff. I only had the opportunity to look at a couple pieces of it. Excuse me. Whew. Alright. So if we take this guy, because I still need to figure out our viewing area here. So if we do, let's see, 1, 2, maybe 3. That's not too terrible. And if we slide you forward, So if the front we go... I mean, that's not too bad. Does it look too silly, or would it be better in the panels? I mean, it does look a little silly. I'm not going to dispute that. Wow, you are very big. You are kind of bigger than I wanted you to be, honestly. But okay, what does... Okay, this guy looks a little more... like he belongs here. But we're gonna have this gappy guy right here. It might just irk the fuck out of me. Okay, so if we do that, well, I don't know if we can do that. So we're gonna have... We don't have this in a smaller, really? I mean, the other thing we can do is make our own. I don't want to. Fuck a doodle. Alright. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll make our own. Split view. Okay, so look up log and see what we get here. That's a big guy. That's too thick. Forest log. What? What the fuck is this? I don't remember ever seeing this. Oh, this had to be something pre-made that... Huh. I don't remember seeing that. Why are all of the logs thick boys? Like, I need a thin boy. Alright. I mean, you're a little bit thinner, but not by much. I mean... I don't know. Well... I put... I don't know that those are staying there. I'm just kind of seeing something. Alright, we're in shadow here. So we need to... we're gonna be in shadow no matter what, it seems. Alright. Well, let's try that. That's not quite as... Alright, you're a painted beam. Where was that? So this guy's this one. Yeah, I need something smaller, I think. Alright, so if we... What are you again? Round? Or two. I mean... I can't paint you. That's not helpful. Well, what the fuck were you, my friend? 'Cause were you this one? You had to be. Oh, and that's the thin. Okay. So, what if we... What are you? You're the 1 meter. Like, you're gonna be kind of strange. If I use you. Kind of. Okay, so your friend's not quite touching. That I do need to fix. So let's see, that's about waist high, I guess. There's a cat that's about to be in a world of trouble. That's not too bad. Okay, so if I put you there. And then duplicate you over. We'll work on a duplication piece here in just a second. Okay, so if we go like that. It's like I didn't want to be too far over the sidewalk here. Alright, how about that? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. Let's see if we can pull another guy over. Alright, I mean, it's okay. Alright, now this guy. You are gonna be in the front here. So I have to figure out how tall we want this guy. And then figure out our low piece from there. Maybe that low? Dreamy puppy. It's a dreamy Momo time. Alright, and then one more of the short guy. They don't have to be completely inside of each other here, but they do need to be these guys look like they're a different color. I think they are. I don't think I color changed these guys. Ah, there we go. Let's see here if we can angle you a little bit better. No, no, cancel. That's definitely not what we wanted to do. We want the green one. Alright, let's try that. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we haven't just wasted a shit ton of time doing this. And it'll look okay. You alright? Okay, so let's get that guy. That's not so bad. I won't know the height for certain until I get the guests in here. I'm sure we could go explore mode, but I'm not sure if that will really tell me what I want to know. Because it, like, I think they put you at adult height and not necessarily kid height. So we'll get this guy put into here, and I could work in a larger section, but this is probably good enough in here. And I have to figure out, I might take this section and like angle it back that way just to kind of rope off the back side of this a bit. Okay. Oh, this piece is gonna be tricky. How do I want to... We could kind of like cut off the corner, I guess. Yeah, and we could like put our flag post right there perhaps, or maybe another wooden beam with our light on it, or maybe we'll save the light for the oh, what the fuck is it? The education talk thingy. So, alright. Oh, I didn't actually. Patented Nisey move. Put the thing in position to where you want it, and then get distracted and utterly forget that you hadn't. Now that you hadn't actually said yes, put this here. Like, I'm okay with it coming over the edge, like, just. My biggest concern is guests clipping it. Do we want to take it all the way? I mean, we could. I don't see any real problem with doing so. This guy, though, needs a wee bit of an adjustment. think I keep putting pressure on my arm lately, and it's triggering my migraines, I think. I was doing relatively okay. I had that migraine the night before Coral Island, then it started coming back while I was doing Coral Island. And it just persisted throughout the day, and then I woke up and it was pretty much gone. And now it's starting to come back. I think I pissed my neck off when I was trying to paint Congo, the concrete Mingo statue, which is what we are going to refer to him as now. And I was gonna put him right by our one set of steps that come up onto our porch, but I think I'm gonna leave him on the porch now because I'm concerned that when the husband weed whacks, he's gonna clip the statue and knock paint off of it. And that wouldn't be good. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna finish that off just yet. We might go with the half wall back there. Maybe. We could also possibly do one more of that, and then potentially staff that there. Or do we want to I mean, I guess we could go something like that, right? We might be able to do an archway and do our little staff only thingy in there. Like, that's a possibility. Okay, well, this guy we can get rid of. We're all done with you. And I don't have any... shit. Don't have any lighting set up back here yet. So I kind of need to figure that out. Now where else do I want you to be? I feel like we can potentially move you so maybe here-ish. Oh, you know what? We'll have to bring our fencing pieces around this guy too, so that we can put in a little display area. I'll have to figure out, do we want to use this guy anywhere? Because we only have the one type of him. He's not really mirrored, and we can't really mirror him. That's gonna be a bit difficult to do. And I'm not gonna make an Ibex statue. We have enough to work with here. If we didn't have anything, that would be a bit of another story. But we do have some stuff to work with here, so I don't really want to take the time to fuss with that if I don't have to, sort of situation. Okay, so that's not terrible. Let me grab you. I feel like we haven't really gotten a whole lot done here so far today, but we've also gotten some stuff done. So it's not all loud-ass vehicles. Stop. It's not all that, terrible. So we've gotten some stuff figured out today. We have the size of our enclosure figured out. We haven't finished decorating the enclosure and setting it up just yet, though, because I got distracted. Will 100% admit that. Oh, so I had to transfer the Timothy hay from the box it came in to 2 storage totes because the cat won't stay out of the box no matter what we do. He will rip a hole through the side of the cardboard box to get to it. So I was like elbow deep into that, and then I washed my hands, and my hands are so dry, especially after I got out of the shower. I'm just like, ugh, gross. Okay, so if I take you, so what if we use you here? Okay, I'm gonna edit. Okay, that's fairly good there. Alright, except now I feel like I can't see shit. Okay. Like noon, high noon, we still have some shadows here, but that's not terrible. Okay, let's come into here and we'll go back to our sticky pole fence here. I mean, it's that, or I copy this and take it up. And I know we could have just tried to make this piece work, but it was gonna irk the fuck out of me. That it wasn't lining up just so. Okay, so if we do that, it's like these wooden beams can all get readjusted here. That's not too big of a deal. Okay, well, for starters, let me adjust you to about there, I guess. And you, we can kinda put, I guess, maybe there-ish. Yeah, 'cause I didn't really know where all these guys were gonna end up intersecting. So we just kind of winged it. Okay. Now let's see about lowering you guys down to a more acceptable height there. Alright, that's probably fine. I might end up raising the habitat fence here a little bit, maybe. Maybe. I forgot I lifted up that armrest and I just went to lean on it. Almost fell out of my chair. You know what? What if we... I split you... And then you... What if I get rid of you altogether? And then you guys... I bring down to about there. Okay, so then you... Nope, that's not gonna do what I wanted you to do. Okay. So I think we're on this guy, potentially. Think. All right, let me see our trims here. There we go, that's not so bad. Do we want to do like the... this guy on that edge? That's kind of cool. That kind of works. Okay, can I edit the barrier to just... maybe to that? How's that? That's a little bit better. Okay. Alright, that's got potential. A small potential, but I think there's potential there. Okay. Alright, that guy does have a small gappy guy on him. Excuse me. Alright, that's a bit better there. And I'm gonna duplicate you. Oh yes, I forgot the dreaded. I put something with a roof on it while we're still fiddling. Okay. Need to take that off now so we can make our little adjustments here. So this is the back side, so it's going to be a little bit taller. So I thought these were like the same size. Fascinating. They're like just one off. Not by too much, just a little bit. That's okay though. Because we can make that work. Just have to make a slight adjustment, that's all. Alright, so that's probably good enough there. And then that guy, he's not really peeking through the other side, so that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good there. That light's from our flashlight being on, just so we can see what we're doing. Okay. So we'll have to put some lighting up under here. Don't know what kind of lighting we're gonna do yet, because this guy is obnoxiously huge, right? So I don't know that I really want to put him in here. Right? Because that is huge. It just, I don't know. It feels a little big. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Not really made for this exact space. I mean, we could, in theory, do it, but I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be a bit much, right? Is it gonna show him lit? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like him there. It's okay, we'll do our uplighting or something if we have to in there. That's fine. Okay, so we need to grab this guy. And get him situated here. So, I mean, we haven't done too bad today. For me building. Speed-wise. I mean, we already have our, well, I mean, we don't have the staff building decorated, but we have it placed. The habitat is essentially in place. I hope our cage shows up tomorrow, because now I'm concerned. Because this is not the first time in the past couple of weeks that we've had to order something and it's delayed. We got a new walker from my mom, or she ordered it, we ordered it for her. And that said delayed. And it was delayed and delayed and delayed. And then we ended up finding out that it was being held for a quality check. And then they're like, we can replace it for you. And I'm like, just fucking replace it at this point. And if we don't get the replacement, then just refund it, because the second one showed up. The other one never did. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if the box got smashed to shit or what. See, this is what I don't know here. I guess we can... do it this way. I just didn't know how I wanted to handle cordoning off this section. We've got all this space to the side here. Now, we didn't get shopping on the wheel, so I'm not sure how exactly I want to handle that space here. No! Undo that. But we could, in theory, put something there, like a small something maybe. Like, I don't know what we could, in theory, put there. We're pretty good on everything. Like, we've got a bathroom right here and a cafe, so I can't really say that we would need either one of those. We did not add any souvenir shops in here. This is just our spiders. It looks like we've got a couple of guests back in here now. So that's something. We do need to see if we have power over here, I just realized. Okay, so we're just outside our power panel there. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we will need to put in another solar panel. The question is, though, where do we want to put that solar panel? Do we want to put it like out here in the middle? Do I want to put it over here to the side? Because this guy kinda... Oh, we're in the far corner. Oh, okay, I didn't realize. Really? We have made it down to one corner of the zoo. Nice. Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Okay. Alright, sorry, I was thinking. Thoughts drifted. Okay. Okay. So right there's the corner. Tell you what. Let's just paint in all of this. So that way I know that this is in fact our corner. Don't know what we're gonna put there yet. I guess we'll find out when we spin the wheel next. Okay, so that's our turning point here. Okay. I mean, we still have quite a large property to go, like all the way back to here, I think. Where's it turn again? Here. Like, we still have quite a lot of real estate to fill in. For sure. I don't know if my PC will allow that to happen. We'll find out as we go. Alright, speaking of, let's go ahead and save. Alright, so we need another solar panel or something. The wind turbines have those negative aura guys on them, so kinda hesitant. I mean, we could stick this over here, right? Since we kinda have a spot there. Oh, you're turned funny. I feel like you're turned funny. You probably aren't, it just feels like it. Okay, so this guy. Wow, you're at 34% decoration and we haven't done a fucking thing. Alright. We can't put a roof on you. But we can do a little something something like this. Maybe. That might look silly though. Or sillier than just doing this. So in that case, over here, we could, in theory, take this guy and kind of pop you into there. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll take this across here. What you up to? What? No idea what he said. Because he said it as he fucking walked away. He does the same thing to me that he gets mad at me for doing to him. So these guys... Let's see. Can we angle you a little bit more? So that we can get you into here. You I'm gonna remove just so we can make this a little bit easier. Okay, so like that, but this one delete those guys. Okay, so that's kind of gonna get some foliage put in all around in there. How do I... See, when I do fencing, I never know where to stop the fencing. That's kind of like my biggest issue. With doing fences. Then I feel like I'm getting carried away. Potentially unnecessarily. Okay. Let's go this way. And then to about there. We need one of these guys. Or I want one of these guys in here. That about there. Now the height on this will probably get adjusted a little bit. What's up? You seem lost.
I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna try to mow the lawn. Or at least get some of it done. Get our front done. Our front's pretty bad.
Okay.
What?
We're gonna be making dinner in like a half hour.
Okay.
Okay. I was just surprised you decided to start now.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. See what
So,
happens.
I need your opinion.
What's up?
So I've got this pathway here, right? And I ended up putting a solar panel in here, and I've got this to kind of like a fence barrier. Should I continue that over here to the pathway, or like diagonal to the pathway?
That kind of depends on what you're going to put next to it, so
I don't know what's going next to it yet. We haven't spun the wheel.
Then I wouldn't bother extending it past that yet. Wait and see what you're going to do.
Yeah, I've got stuff everywhere. Alright, so we do need to bring this over to here, though. I guess we'll do it this way. Alrighty, and we'll take this up to here just to kind of trim out the staff pathing. Just to kind of give it a little more of a polished look there. I'm okay with that hiding in there, that's fine. Oh, really? You're not gonna let me duplicate? At all? Really? How generous of you. Okay. Well, if that's how you're gonna be, there's not gonna be a whole lot we can do to combat that. I mean, I could have made it all into one scenery piece right there, I suppose, but I didn't really want to. Not yet, at least. Alright. So let's get you into position here. And we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we've got quite a few kind of tucked in there. That's alright. Okay, I do want to bring this guy in this direction though. And I know I could be working with a larger chunk, but this is working for us in our pathway angles, so this is what we're gonna do. Yes, it's a little more time consuming, but for me it's less frustration. When the darn thing actually fits where I'm trying to put it. Fancy that is. Okay. Nope, a little bit more. Alright, you there, and then I'm gonna have to make an adjustment on you. Alright. So, could you, like, stop? Okay. So you... and then we'll get you kind of put into there. Okay, that's pretty good there. Okay, so far not too bad. Haven't decided if I'm gonna use you yet. I don't think we have a mirror of you. Which is most unfortunate. Hold on, you guys. Fucking around on our porch while the husband was trying to cut the grass, and I didn't want my mom trying to move anything so she doesn't fall. But it's the church across the street whose lawnmower is currently running at the moment. Okay, so do we not... Are you, like, only under the reward statue, then? Yes. And we only have one pose of you, so yeah, I don't know... I mean, we could, in theory, move you to, like, here, potentially, but I don't know that you're gonna look right. all sorts of terrifying, isn't it? An Ibex playing... What is that? A mandolin with a bow? I don't know, man. Because it looks like a mandolin, not a violin. Alright, okay, you know what? I do want to see... what our benches and stuff look like right now. Oh, where are we? There we are. So what do we have for benches? We got new benches with the new pack, and that's these. So those are interesting. We also got a new picnic table. See if we can find it. This guy. Which, you know, okay. And then we got a new umbrella. So that's kind of cool. Alright, we do need some kind of bench out here though. This guy is colorable. So we could, in theory, have these guys there. And then you, I need to reposition just a little bit here. Okay. So we've got those guys, right? We used this bin here. We're gonna need a trash bin, for sure. Oh, okay, that's what the trash bins look like for this one. I mean, that's interesting. They're pretty big. Like, they are pretty darn large there. Yeah, I don't know if I like those there, though. They're so big. We might just go with the conservation bin. He's a little bit smaller. Not by a whole lot, but a little bit. Like, we've got one bin there. I don't know that we need any more out here necessarily. What time is it? 52. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate you. And we're gonna turn you just slightly. For the moment, at the very least. Okay. So I saw the new Plus program that they have extended to affiliates, and I'm like, yeah, I saw the requirements. I'll never meet those. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I'm glad for those that can meet those. And yay, it's just I'll never, or at least it's highly unlikely that I would ever meet the qualifications to get part of that. Because we have a pretty small community here, because you have to like maintain like 300 points or something, if I was understanding it correctly, for like 3 months to get into it. And it's like 1 point per 1 tier sub, 2 points per 2 tier sub, and then I think it was like 6 points for tier 3 subs. I was like, oh wow, yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, nope. Highly improbable that will ever happen over here. Okay. Where are we? Okay, that's the direction we're going in. I suddenly got lost since we were so zoomed in. It's like, what direction are we going in here? For some reason I thought we were going the other way. I know it's not all that exciting watching fencing going in, but it kind of works over here, so we're rolling with it. It was a pretty simple little fence. Boy, we've got all the sounds happening now, between the husband mowing the lawn, the church across the street getting their lawn mowed, motorcycles going by, and they're probably all much louder since I had to turn the microphone up a bit. Tell you, it got a little warm today. I was starting to get a little melty when I was out there first thing this morning after getting up, trying to get the guinea pig hay into its containers. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this today. Well, we certainly won't be finishing the habitat today, that's for sure. Because we need to go and make dinner here shortly. Okay. Like the straightaways were a little bit easier to grab a larger chunk to copy over. But this is just fine for us. I still have quite a bit of editing to do. I didn't get any editing done this week, you guys. I got maybe through a half hour of video and I'm so upset. I've been so busy this week. I wanted to be done this gouache speed paint by now. Plus I've had a migraine off and on for the past couple of days, which has not been easy to deal with. And I've been trying to paint Congo because we got some different paint. My mom's like, well, do you have the right paint for him? I'm like, maybe. I mean, I've got what I've got, and I'll just have to spray seal it. It's like they recommend acrylic latex, which is basically house paint, and I don't have any. I know they make sample sizes that you can buy a tiny jar of, so you don't have to buy like a fucking gallon of paint or a full pint. She's like, well, how much are those? I'm like, I don't know, like $7 a jar. And she's like, well, if you can keep it under this amount, I'll pay for it. And I was like, you don't really need to. She's like, no. It's like, alright. So I'm probably about halfway done Congo. I'm trying to work on him in the evenings after dinner while I still have some daylight. It was pretty bright out there last night. We picked up some new lighting for the front porch. Like these LED large bulbed bistro lights last night, and it was pretty damn bright out there. We could turn the dim ass front porch light off. So hopefully these hold up in the weather. They better. But the husband's been wanting them for forever. He actually wanted color changing, but that's not in the budget right now. When I saw how much they were, I'm like, oh no no. I said maybe whenever we move, if we end up moving, then we can like really invest in making the place our own to where we're happy with it. But when we don't know if we're staying here, I don't know if I really want to spend that kind of money. On color changing lights for the front porch. Forgot that does need to come in like by 1. Did I do that over here? No. Because we're gonna take that across. So then this guy should get like moved into there. Just so they're kind of even. Yeah, I feel like we need a gift shop or something over here. Because we haven't done one in a while. But also, I feel like we might have a gift shop in here. Do we? We have something in here. What do we have? Where is it? We have An information booth and pip shot smoothie. Okay, maybe we don't. And then there's the bathroom. There. What did we put over here? We've got a bathroom, an information booth, a Bernie Bakes, and a Street Fox coffee. So, no, I guess we are due for something. Well, I guess the next time we get shopping, we could put something down here. I suppose, but I think we're at a good pause point today. Next week we can finish doing our walkway border through here, and then add it to here. We need to decorate our talk point seating, and we need to do our staff facility and our keeper hut there. But I think we're off to a decent start so far. Oh, excuse me. Damn. Alright. So tomorrow we will be acrylic painting, and Sunday, in theory, we should be doing a needle felting stream. I don't know if we're canceling that yet or not. Monday there will be no stream this week. It depends on if our cage actually shows up tomorrow and what time it shows up, and if we can get our fleece conditioned to where it needs to be, because we need to wash it a few times and soak it pretty good in some vinegar and stuff. So if we can get that done in time, which I don't think we're going to be able to do, because Monday's going to be trifling busy, but we'll see what happens with that. So thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. I greatly appreciate it. We got a little bit done on the Ibex. I wasn't expecting to finish it today, but don't know if we'll finish it next week. It depends on what time I start and how fast we move, but we kind of have an idea of what we're working with here. And yeah, so I hope to see you guys tomorrow for painting. If not, I hope you have a great weekend, and until next time, you guys.